Hi, this is week 8 in IST611. We're going to be looking at content collaboration. Now, as you can see from my background, I'm not at home. I left 2 days ago from New York, and I am in San Antonio, Texas. I am at the ASCD conference. I think you can see this, yes. And their motto is Learn, Teach, and Lead. I'm doing a presentation later today on 21st century professional development. That's why I'm kind of all dressed up here in the hotel room. I have been tweeting you. So if you haven't been following, please start to follow. I really do want you to get a sense of what Twitter is like. It's actually been very powerful at this conference. The sessions I have been to, I have brought my little netbook computer, very small little computer, very easy to carry around, and it has a wireless card in it. And the entire conference center, the convention center, is wireless. And so there's a whole group of us. I would say there has to be 25, 30 at every single presentation who are tweeting the presentations. And you load what's called TweetDeck, and then there's various columns, and you can watch different tweets. And when you're at a conference, you use what's called a hashtag. Hashtag is the #. So before all of my tweets, I put #ASCD10, meaning it's the 2010 conference at ACD. And so then on TweetDeck, you can open up a whole column, and I can read what people are saying about the session I'm in, plus all other sessions. And then it also goes out on mine, and anybody who's following me can read it. So it increases the interactivity and the discussion. I'm really enjoying that. It's one of the first conferences I've actually tweeted a lot at. I did somewhat in AASL, but not a lot. And I'm listening to some really phenomenal people. I heard Michael Fullen yesterday. He writes about change. This is one of his latest books, All Systems Go. And he really explains the 6 secrets of change. And if you're interested, I think I tweeted his book. Definitely check that out. And I'll be hearing Don Tafska today. So I'll be sending you information on that. So to get down to our business at hand, we're going to be looking at content collaboration. And if you think of the inquiry process, at the beginning, learners are wondering and connecting to the information, and then during the investigate stage, they go out, they collect information, and then during the construct stage, which is the most important, because this is where they start to construct new meaning for themselves and try to figure out, what is it? What do I really know about this topic? What other questions do I have? It's during this investigate construct stage that we would use wikis and Google Docs and maybe even Google Wave. And those are the 3 things I want you to look at. Most of the articles you're going to read this week are about wiki spaces. And I think that's really good because you've now experienced it. You've been able to share and use it. So you'll have a good background and experience for reading these articles on how it can be used to support student learning. But I'd also like you to look at Google Docs. If you haven't joined Google Docs and played with it, please do so. The other thing is Google Wave. It's very new. It's experiential. I don't expect you to join up and get Google Wave, but there are various videos and tours. I'd like you to look at it. They're experimenting with it a little bit at this conference, and from what I'm just starting to learn it. From what I can see, it's very, very collaborative. It's almost like a word processing program like Google Docs. But what you do is you invite people to join you. So at yesterday's keynote presentation by Michael Fullen, there was somebody who had grouped everybody together. You have to have a Gmail account because you're grouped in via email. That's how your invitation comes. And as I would be writing, other people could see what I'm writing because we're all writing and the information is being saved out on the file server. And so we can comment and add to each other's writing. So it's kind of a collective, it's a cross between Google Docs and Twitter. But I'd like you to kind of get a handle on it. That's where we're going as far as collaboration. And that's what's really important. That's what makes kids active and involved. It's very different if you're writing notes for yourself than if you're collectively sharing and interacting, because it helps you make sense of the information. So I'd like you all to look at the wiki spaces, Google Docs, and Google Wave for content collaboration. Also, your assignments on the 14th Your website evaluation is due. If you're having any issues, any questions, just email me. Let's talk about it. It's not difficult if you follow the outline, but there's always different misrepresentations and ideas that you might have or might be confused about or want clarification. Remember, there are no stupid questions, so please, definitely. This is a learning experience. I want you to get the most out of it. So it's not a right or a wrong. It's your experience and learning about it. So please definitely email me. I also gave you some podcasts to start listening to. Next week we're going to be doing podcasts. So kind of pick and choose some of them and start to prepare and start to listen to a few of the different podcasts that I've listed. Well, I think that's it. I hope you have a good week. My week is starting off great, getting to hear all these wonderful speakers. I love being at conferences. It gives me enthusiasm. So I look forward to hearing from you, reading all of your forum discussions. I'm a little bit behind on my grading, but I will pick up this week and you will get all of your grades back. And have a good week. Bye.